Have you ever felt overwhelmed by anxiety, unable to find a way out? Welcome to a journey of discovery, where we'll explore 9 powerful Stoic tactics to put an end to anxiety. Based on the teachings of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, these techniques offer a practical and effective approach to dealing with the challenges of modern life. Get ready to learn how to accept what cannot be changed, find courage amidst fear, and live with gratitude and serenity. If you're ready to transform your relationship with anxiety and achieve a more balanced and peaceful life, then keep watching. These 9 Stoic tactics will not only pique your curiosity, but also provide practical tools to cultivate a more resilient mind and a calmer heart. Come with us on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Acceptance of what cannot be changed. Accepting what cannot be changed is a fundamental principle for cultivating inner serenity. Often we find ourselves in situations where we have no control over the outcomes, such as unexpected events, actions of others, or circumstances beyond our influence. In these moments, resistance only increases suffering, while acceptance frees us from the burden of struggle. Acceptance doesn't mean agreeing or being passive in the face of adversities, but rather recognizing reality as it is, without wasting energy on futile attempts to change it. Instead, we can direct our focus and effort to aspects of the situation that we can influence, allowing for a more effective and less exhausting approach. The practice of acceptance teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot, promoting greater inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Contemplation of the worst-case scenario. Contemplating the worst-case scenario is a powerful psychological strategy for confronting fear and anxiety related to the unknown. Often our fears are fueled by unchecked imagination that exaggerates the possible negative consequences of a situation. By consciously confronting these fears, examining them in detail, and imagining the most unfavorable scenarios, we demystify the power they hold over us. We discover that most of the time, the feared consequences are not as catastrophic as we initially imagine, and that even in the worst-case scenario, we are capable of dealing with them. This exercise of direct confrontation strengthens our confidence in our abilities and internal resources, thus reducing the intensity of anxiety and empowering us to act more assertively and courageously in the face of life's uncertainties. Living in the present moment. The practice of mindfulness is a powerful tool for reducing anxiety by anchoring us in the present moment. Often, our worries arise from anticipation of future events or rumination on the past, robbing us of peace and joy in the present moment. By cultivating mindful awareness, we learn to direct our attention to the sensory experiences of here and now, such as breathing, bodily sensations, and stimuli in our environment. This helps us interrupt the cycle of anxious thoughts and reconnect with immediate reality, where we can find calm and balance. Living in the present moment not only reduces anxiety, but also allows us to fully enjoy life, valuing each moment as a precious gift. Practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice that transforms our perspective and helps us find joy and contentment even in the most challenging circumstances. Instead of focusing on what is lacking or the difficulties we face, gratitude directs us to the blessings and positive experiences we already have in our lives. By cultivating a state of gratitude, we train our minds to recognize and appreciate the small things that often go unnoticed, such as a friendly smile, a beautiful sunset, or a meaningful conversation. This not only fills us with positive emotions, but also strengthens our emotional resilience, making us more capable of facing challenges with a positive and hopeful attitude. The regular practice of gratitude is an endless source of well-being and a powerful antidote to anxiety and discontent. Developing the virtue of courage. Courage is an essential quality for facing life's challenges with determination and bravery. Contrary to what many believe, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the ability to act despite it. Cultivating courage involves recognizing our fears and insecurities, but choosing to move forward nonetheless, driven by our deepest values and goals. This requires a healthy dose of self-awareness, self-confidence, and self-discipline, as well as a willingness to confront the discomfort and uncertainty that accompany personal growth. By developing the virtue of courage, we expand our comfort zone, embrace the unknown, and become more resilient in the face of adversity, thus reducing the paralyzing influence of anxiety in our lives. Gratitude and worry. Journaling. Keeping a journal where we record our daily gratitudes and worries can be a transformative practice for dealing with anxiety and promoting emotional well-being. By writing about the things we are grateful for, we train our minds to focus on the positive and cultivate an attitude of appreciation and contentment. This not only increases our emotional resilience, but also strengthens our relationships and helps us develop a more balanced perspective on life. At the same time, putting our worries on paper allows us to analyze them more objectively and constructively, identifying negative thought patterns and seeking practical solutions to the challenges we face. This practice of self-reflection and self-expression empowers us to deal with our emotions healthily and reduce the intensity of the anxiety we feel in our daily lives. Practice of mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is a simple and effective technique for calming the mind and relaxing the body, thus reducing anxiety and stress. By focusing on our breath and practicing deep, controlled breaths, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for the body's relaxation response. This decreases the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, which is associated with the fight-or-flight response, and helps us feel calmer and more centered. Regular practice of mindful breathing not only reduces the physical symptoms of anxiety, such as rapid heartbeat and muscle tension, but also promotes greater mental clarity and a sense of overall well-being. Incorporating moments of mindful breathing into our daily routine is a powerful way to cultivate inner calm and serenity, even in the face of the pressures and demands of the modern world. Regular physical exercise. Regular physical exercise is one of the most effective ways to reduce anxiety and promote mental well-being. During physical activity, our body releases endorphins, neurotransmitters that act as natural painkillers and promote a sense of euphoria and well-being. Additionally, exercise helps reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and increase the production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which are associated with positive mood and pleasure. At the same time, physical exercise also helps us release tension accumulated in the body, promoting muscular relaxation and relieving feelings of fatigue and exhaustion. Any form of physical activity, whether aerobic, anaerobic resistance or flexibility training, can provide significant benefits for mental health and help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. Visualization of the worst and best case scenarios. Visualization of the worst and best case scenarios is a powerful cognitive technique for confronting anxiety and promoting a more balanced perspective on challenging situations. By imagining the worst possible outcome in a given situation, we prepare our minds to face adversities and psychologically prepare ourselves for possible obstacles. This helps us develop emotional resilience and strengthen our confidence in our ability to deal with difficult situations. At the same time, by visualizing the best possible outcome, we nurture our hope and motivation, inspiring us to act with determination and optimism. This practice helps us find a healthy balance between preparing for the worst and hoping for the best, thus reducing the intensity of anxiety and empowering us to face life's challenges with courage and serenity. In summary, dealing with anxiety involves a combination of cognitive, behavioral, and emotional strategies that help us cultivate greater inner serenity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. From accepting what cannot be changed to practicing gratitude and regular physical exercise, each of these techniques offers a unique approach to facing and overcoming anxiety in our lives. Contemplating the worst-case scenario prepares us to confront our fears, while living in the present moment helps us find calm and balance here and now. Developing courage empowers us to act despite fear, while practicing mindful breathing and visualizing the best and worst-case scenarios help us maintain a balanced perspective on challenging situations. Keeping a gratitude and worry journal allows us to process our emotions in a healthy way, while regular physical exercise promotes mental and emotional well-being. By integrating these techniques into our daily routine, we can develop greater capacity to face challenges with calmness, courage, and resilience, thereby reducing the influence of anxiety in our lives and promoting a higher quality of life. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found the shared information and techniques useful and inspiring. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more videos on well-being and personal development. And feel free to leave a comment sharing your own experiences and techniques for dealing with anxiety. Your participation is crucial in creating a community of support and mutual growth. Until next time,